Hey everyone, it's Monday, August 25th, and I have taken my very first Zepbound shot. And I'm here to tell you, so far, so good. I wasn't going to put it in my tummy because I thought that was really strange and I was kind of weirded out by it. And so then I started researching about it a little bit more, and they said that the best place to get the best results is to put it in your stomach because that's where the most subcutaneous tissue is. In other words, I think they meant fat, but hey. So I decided I'm in it to win it. I'm going to go for it. And surprisingly, it really wasn't that bad. The instructions that came with the pen were super duper easy to follow. I have this little super duper easy to follow thing. And they really da 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 da. I don't know if you can see this because I can't see me. They just make it super easy to do. And so when you do it, it looks more frightening than it really is. It's really not that bad. I thought it would be awful. I have epied myself, and that's far worse, using an EpiPen in your leg. So this was like not a big deal. Honestly, I didn't even really feel it. There was like teeny tiny little droplet of blood. That was it. I wiped it away. End of story. I sat around for about 10 minutes, put Alexa on for 10 minutes for a timer just in case I had a reaction. I tend to have weird allergic reactions to things, so I was a little worried, but not a problem. So easy peasy lemon squeezy, put that thing in my body. We'll see how it all kind of, works out. But haven't had anything yet happen. I've been following the diet that I felt was best to prepare myself for this little journey, which is high protein. Yeah, I think I have to eat 125 grams of protein a day. It has been suggested to add amino acids into my diet plan. More about that later. I'm still researching that a little bit more. And I made myself some really fun things to eat with this diet plan, with this whole journey. So I feel pretty prepared, but we'll see what happens. This is just day one. I put the shot in at around 11:45 today, my time. So it's been about 4.5 hours. Haven't really noticed anything. I did have a snack in the afternoon. I went to Costco and I picked up some really good high protein bars that actually tasted good. And I got to taste them first, so that was great. 140 calories. I think 17 grams of protein, very little sugar, very little anything else. And then the lady that I picked them up from, she's like, what plan are you on? I'm like, well, I'm taking this Gl-1 inhibitor shot. She goes, I would never do that because I just eat healthy. And I just was like, yeah, I really want to put this box back. But I didn't because I really like the protein bars. But sometimes people need to be mindful of the words they say to other people, even though they may not come off or think that they're being judgy, they kind of are. So, and I encounter that very infrequently, especially in this particular situation. I told my workout buddies about this little journey and they were all for it. They were like, you got to do what you got to do. We know what you're doing. We know how hard you've been working. I told my daughter about it. She was totally cool. The career girl was like, hey man, you got to do what you got to do. And she's supportive. And of course the physicist is supportive. He might even take it. I don't know. We're gonna figure that one out. He's on the plan with me. Although when he went to Costco today, he got a Costco hot dog. There, I outed you. So if your personal trainer is watching this, Mr. Glover, then Dr. Glover, then maybe you'll get into trouble when you see her tomorrow. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, he likes his little Costco hot dogs, and I don't blame him for it. I mean, what the heck? It's once in a blue moon. So they were super supportive. And then I went to a Hatch Chili cook-off over the weekend and I won. I won in my category for main course. I'm so super excited about it. I got a really nice basket of goodies with it and it was so cool. And I really enjoyed the people that I met there. Some of them I had met before, of course, and some of them I had not really met or talked with much prior to that time. It's only the second time I've been to a gathering at this person's house. So it was really, really nice. And then it come to find out that 4 of the people that were there were also taking some form of a Gl-1 inhibitor type of injection drug. And a couple of them were Zepbound, a couple of them were Mounjaro, a couple of them had hopped back and forth from different things. And they're all around the same age. So it was so funny because I was just like, well, yeah, this is my last hurrah, because, I'm worried about spicy food. And Monday I start my new little journey, my little diet journey. And they're like, so what shot are you taking? And then they proceeded to give me really good advice, and they were super supportive. And I just really appreciated that. They were really just like, hey man, this is our experience. You're going to love it. It's going to be worth it. And one lady was like, it's a total miracle for me. Like, I've never, ever been able to do this before. And there was some really good, I don't know, just a good vibe about it all. And I was very happy about the good vibe, which the good vibes way outmeasure the just little kind of nasty little kind of catty comment today at the Costco. But I have my protein bars and I'm happy. And maybe, in her own way, she was trying to be nice. I don't know. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. So anyway, so all that's done. One of the things that I decided to make was homemade overnight oats. I got a recipe from Pinterest. I actually jury-rigged it to have lots and lots of protein using a vanilla protein powder. And I went and got 12 little small 1 cup like mason jar things, and measured everything out, and had kind of an iffy fail, but not fail, because I figured out what was wrong halfway through the process of like cooking it overnight in the fridge with my sugar-free almond milk. So fix that. And then the next 2 that went in, because of course the physicist gets one, I made sure I did it all better based on what I had learned from my mistakes. And then it turned out delicious. Had one today. So I'm trying to do what people have suggested. I'm trying to eat smaller meals. I'm trying to really focus on the protein first. 125 grams of protein is hard to come up with if you're not, used to that. And also, it's kind of hard when you like other foods. Like, I do like fruits and vegetables, but, like, if that has to come first and then I fill up, where's all that coming from? So I'm trying to find a way to balance it out. So anyway, the little rolled oat thing that I'm doing, this is the little jar. Isn't it so cute? So this is rolled oats, 2 tablespoons of vanilla protein powder, a tablespoon of chia seeds. I don't know how to pronounce that. And it's like a half a cup of rolled oats. And then when you get ready to add the milk, whatever milk product you want, whether it's a lactose-free or a almond and sugar-free or with sugar, well, I don't care how you do it. That's your choice. But I took the sugar-free almond milk, because I thought, A, it's lower in fat, and B, I don't need the extra sugars. And the vanilla protein, half a scoop of that, which is about 2 tablespoons, it just adds just the right amount of sweet taste without adding sweet calories. So the deal is, originally I was pouring the milk right over top of this little concoction, but now I just shake this bad boy up, shake it till you make it, and then it all just kind of gets together like this. And then I add the milk, the almond milk, whatever, and I go all over again, and there we have our little dessert or snack or whatever. Total calories, 270 calories for my little concoction. And it's got like 20 grams of protein. So I am like halfway to nirvana with the protein stuff. So I'm super happy about that. I don't really have much more to say other than I'm really proud of myself for sticking that needle in my tummy. I'm really, really happy that I won the Hatch Chili Cook-Off. Gotta say that twice. I'm glad that the needly thing did not hurt. It was not difficult or confusing at all. They really laid it out super nicely. I'm really, really glad that I have super support at home, at the gym, with my friends, with all the people that, I've encountered other than Costco lady. And I don't think she was all that bad. I don't know. It rubbed me the wrong way, because I'm being like super honest about this. Like, I am not baloneying around or bullshitting around. I'm like, if you ask me, I'm gonna be honest, because I know some people don't want to reveal that about themselves or their choices, and that's totally cool. No judging here. Like, but sometimes people say, oh, we just did this, and this, and we lost like 569 million pounds, and say that to those of us who are struggling, and they're not revealing the one little extra thing that they did that actually helped and assisted them, which would actually be really a good thing to reveal to us who are struggling, if we're not there yet, as a potential option to help get over that bump, to get past that huge roadblock, that steel, metal, concrete thing that's stopping you from reaching your goal. Like, I'd much rather be honest about it and say, hey man, I've tried everything else, this is next, and I'm doing all of these other things. So all of the other things this morning included getting up, doing my wellness time. I have a new little mantra. It's kind of based on a longer mantra that I got from a friend of mine. I am open, I receive, I believe, so I achieve. And it's from, like I said, a bigger mantra that I got from a friend of mine. And the reason why I'm doing it kind of more purposefully rather than just in the mornings is I read an article about mindfulness, and one of the ways that you can practice mindfulness is to have a little mantra, so that as you go from activity to activity, you kind of do like a reset. Like, you put your hand on your heart, or you just tell yourself this before you go from like, okay, I just finished doing my work at whatever, and now I'm going to go home. So before you leave your office or leave your desk in your house or wherever it is what you're doing, you say your little mantra, and it kind of sets you up for the next passage of sorts. So, and it's kind of nice to have something positive like that running through your brain. So that's kind of fun. And then I did started my revisions. It wasn't as horribly hard as I thought it was going to be. Well, I'm only in the first part, but I tiptoe into them. So I'm like the girl at the cold edge of a lake going, maybe I'll read the comments from my editor. Okay, it's not going to be too hard to fix. Kind of like how I tiptoe into all the things that I do, including this change, because on the one hand, I'm ready to dive in, and I tend to be very action oriented. But on the other hand, I'm very like, hey, I just want to understand this a little bit more. And I've spent 2 years understanding this, maybe longer. And then researching foods and things like that, like just kind of getting something in place before this did or did not happen. Because if it didn't happen, I'd still be doing all the other things that I'm doing. I'm still working out with a personal trainer. Super, super love my first week. Super love the workouts. Love the information I'm getting from him about how to position myself properly, how to change certain exercises based on, just being able to maximize what I'm doing. And weight training, strength training is so important when you're on these Gl-1s. They really kind of like to suck the lean protein, the protein from you. Like, they're like, nyeh. So I don't want that to happen. I don't want to be like this saggy skinned lady after all this is all done. I want to be firm and toned per my original goal when we sat down and talked about that. Weight loss, I don't even know what to anticipate. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to feel in the morning. I know I feel really good right now. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see. Every day is a new day, and I'm just going to try to take it like that. And live my best life and do the things that I can do to be happy and healthy and strong. So like today actually was super nice because I went to my hot yoga foundation class, which I hadn't been in a while. And it just was a better choice for me this morning based on various different things. My muscles were really sore, and I felt like I really needed to revisit that. And I am so glad I did. Our instructor is freaking amazing. And I needed it. I just needed that extra longer stretching moments. I needed all of those elements. I needed the heat. My muscles really needed the heat. So it was a really good, positive thing to do. And I always leave there feeling energized and more ready to face the rest of the day. Prior to the yoga class, I did do a lot of my weight training class stuff that my program has set up for me. I skipped a couple of things because I knew we would be doing some things in the yoga class. Like I didn't do all the stretches or anything like that. I mean, you got to be flexible, haha, no pun intended. And so I just did the best I could. And then I went and I did my little hydro massage chair, feeling very spoiled, feeling very privileged. I hope that I can extend that love to other people who are needing some love and privilege and happiness in their lives. But it was lovely. And then home sweet home, shower, poke myself with a little needly thing. And it really wasn't bad. Like it didn't even, it was like, oh, you're going to hold it there for 10 seconds until this little thing pops up. And it felt like it was like instant. So either I did it wrong, but I could kind of feel like the gurgly stuff. I heard it, like it's really weird. But at any rate, we'll see how all this works out. I'm excited about it. And yeah, so that's it for today. I will post my email address in the comments, in the description. If you want the recipe for my homemade overnight not notes, but oats, just ping me an email. If you have any other fun recipes that you have that you can send me links to, I'd love to have those in the comments. Right now, I'm just trying to make it to 125 grams of protein a day. So good suggestions about that would be really great. And yeah, that's it. I hope you all have a fabulous Monday night, that the start of your week was good, and that tomorrow brings even more new possibilities. And remember, you can be open, you can receive, you can believe, and you can achieve. You can have this mantra too. Like, just take it. I just got it from someone else, so why not share with everyone? Have a great day, everyone. Bye.